Please note that this educational video was produced a generation ago. For that reason it has been re-edited with new graphics and audio in order to give the viewer a more clear presentation of this timeless hairstyling education. The panel-to-panel technique used in the video was designed by Michael as a visual tool to help his students understand the fundamental basics that are used to cut short hair with speed and precision. Please keep in mind that these clipper cutting techniques can be utilized for any type of short hair style, and are meant to enhance and inspire creative vision, which is required skill in order to become a world-class hair cutter. Welcome to the Michael Della Penna Hair Design Series. Michael has won recognition and awards in both national and international hair styling competitions. His work is in the forefront of hair styling and fashion innovation, and can often be seen in leading hair industry publications. He has traveled the world successfully training many students and professional hair stylists in both men's and women's hair design, cutting and styling techniques, salon-client relations, and the art of international competitions. We are confident the winning techniques contained in these lessons will give you the insight necessary for personal and financial success as a hairstyling professional. Design number 1. Men's classic clipper over comb, panel-to-panel technique. Before starting your clipper over comb, try to mentally visualize 5 panels on the head, 1 on each side over the ears, and 3 in the back of the head. With a smooth rhythmic motion, begin at the bottom of panel number 1. Using a wide comb and a number 1 clipper blade, the comb must move slower than the clippers. Repeat the cutting technique on this section as many times as needed. This panel must be evenly cut, because it will be your primary guide for your entire clipper over comb, including the sides. You will find, by going over the panels multiple times, your finished cut will be very clean, with no steps or lines in the hair. On to the next panel. Again, we begin at the very bottom, working upwards using the same exact rhythmic cutting motion. Take notice that the teeth of the comb are pointed upwards towards the ceiling, with the bottom back of the comb pressed against the head. It also avoids the creation of any gouges and lines in the hair. This technique forces the short hair up and through the teeth of the comb at a 90-degree angle, so that the clippers can easily cut the hair. Turning the head slightly can help to stretch the back of the neck, so that the hairs on the nape are easier to bring through the comb for easier cutting. Moving on to panel number 3. Always pay attention to the comb, making sure that it moves slower than the clippers, and that the blade of the clipper remains within the body of the comb throughout the haircut. This skill technique forces you to be more focused on hand-to-eye coordination control. Think of the comb as being a type of clipper guard, and as an important tool that pushes the bottom of the comb into the scalp so the hair can come straight through the teeth, ensuring that the clipper will be able to cut the hair. We repeat, always keep the teeth of the comb pointed upwards towards the ceiling to avoid lines and gouges in the hair and on the scalp. The clipper over comb technique is a true freehand sculpting technique that does not rely on a fixed guard attachment. This allows you the ability to raise the level of your creativity and give you the opportunity to work on a new skill set. We will be clipper cutting the entire top of this hairstyle, using clipper over comb technique for a speedy removal of hair. It is important to use a wide tooth comb so that you can control the hair by combing up and away from the scalp. This would not be considered a precision cutting technique, but a very creative abstract version of a multiple texture effect. Using a backhand clipper technique allows for better control of the hair and for the clippers to create a cleaner cut. Use the T-edges to outline around the ears and the sides of the neck. Then clean the fine hairs of the neckline below the taper. If you liked this tutorial lesson, please share it with others, and do not forget to click the subscribe and the like buttons to help promote our haircutting education channel. Feel free to comment or ask any questions related to our tutorials. Thank you very much.